Good morning. Today I want to share Isaiah 55, verse 11, which says, "So will my word be which goes forth from my mouth. It will not return to me empty, without accomplishing what I desire, and without succeeding in the matter for which I sent it." This verse was the verse of the day from the Bible app. And the person who was doing the devotional asked, what word or what has God spoken over you or to you? And the first thing that God reminded me of was something I've shared just the other day, that when I was a teenager, it was the one time I felt I had audibly heard God speak to me, and it was Him saying, "That is what I want you to do," in reference to working with children, seeing a picture of Jesus with kids, and knowing that God wanted me to work with children. And as He was reminding me, I have done that for over 40 years. Whether it was working at Easter Seals, whether it was raising my own children, whether it was babysitting, or even in the near future when I get this job at a daycare, I'm going to be working with children. And He was just kind of confirming, what I spoke to you will happen. It has been happening, and it will continue to happen because I said it. And His word is always true. So when He tells you something, listen to Him, obey Him, because it will happen. It may take a while, but it will happen. Also in the devotional, it said to write down in your journal one word that God has spoken over you. And as I paused to think about that, the word that came to my mind was trust. Because I have heard God say, "Trust me," or ask, "Do you trust me?" I know I have said many times, "Lord, I don't understand, but I trust you." And He has always proven Himself to be faithful when I trusted Him. Whether I was going through a difficult time and had to trust Him, and He gave me peace and comfort. Whether it was me having to step out of my comfort zone to do something He had asked me to do, and I trusted Him, I was able to see how He was able to work in and through me in miraculous ways because I trusted Him. I just want to encourage you to think about something that God has spoken over you. Maybe it's something that you kind of pushed off, like, "I don't believe that's going to happen." Write it down. Kind of remind God, "Hey, you said this to me, and I'm trusting you that your word is true and what you say is going to happen, so I'm going to start believing that this is going to happen." Maybe write down a word that you feel God has spoken over you many times. I don't know what that word is. I'm sure it will come to you. If you ask God, "What is that one word that you want me to know?" then write it down and see how God has fulfilled that word in your life over and over again. Be blessed.